Hi, I'm Josh Tauber. I'm the founder of GovTrack, and I'm here with Amy West, our communications and research manager, and we'd like to tell you about our new Congressional Misconduct database.
The Congressional Misconduct database is the result of work that we've done to put together all the cases of misconduct that we can find that cover letters of reproval, censures, and expulsion from Congress from 1789 to the present. It includes investigations by the House Committee on Ethics, the Office of Congressional Ethics, and the Senate Select Committee on Ethics. The address for the database is GovTrack.us/misconduct. You can see here an example of how one of the records looks on our website. We use a variety of resources, including Congress.gov, to populate the database. As you can see on this slide, the information one needs to understand a single case of misconduct is all available online often, but the pieces are in many different locations, and for certain periods, elements are missing from online. Congress.gov and the American Memory Project proved invaluable for the most recent and the oldest cases of databases. They allowed us to go from the pile of images on the left to the nice tidy data set on the right.
Our data set is available on our GitHub page at github.com/govtrack/misconduct, and it's available in YAML and CSV formats for download, and it is dedicated to the public domain using Creative Commons 0.
Public benefits of this database include accountability of Congress members, hopefully promoting a safe work environment for legislative staff, contextualizing complex databases, and once we put the data together and begin to see the limitations of the data, explaining those limitations as well. We've added additional value with tags for type of misconduct, outcome, and investigation status. Determining whether a misconduct case is over can be particularly difficult to assess. We've taken the existence of committee reports hosted at Congress.gov, either individual reports or summaries of activities for a Congress, as the authoritative source of an investigation's final status. The rise in volume of cases reflects multiple issues, but probably the single biggest factor is that the opportunities are increasing for violating ethical rules in criminal law, such as congressional junkets. We do want to note that the bump in 1851 to 1899 reflects some mass expulsions that occurred at the beginning of the Civil War. We've categorized the misconduct into 5 categories, which are corruption, crimes, elections, ethics, and sexual harassment and abuse. We were interested when we were looking at the data ourselves to find that sexual harassment cases have the lowest rate of resolution. There are only 3 sexual harassment cases left unresolved, but there are many fewer investigations of sexual harassment in Congress in general. Until very recently, Congress was all male, and even more recently, it had never held a member accountable for sexual harassment. 53% of the cases in our database resulted in a negative outcome, with resignation being the most common negative outcome. The caveats for the database include the fact that we include actual misconduct as well as allegations of misconduct. Inclusion in the database does not imply guilt. Conversely, dismissal of charges does not imply innocence. What's considered misconduct by Congress and law enforcement has definitely changed over time. As you can see in the image on the slide, people used to get in big fights a lot in Congress. And one trend you can see over time is Congress learning to become civil.